Hey guys, it's Tracy Wilson here, and look, this morning it's a beautiful day here on the Gold Coast. Normally it's sunshine, but it's a little bit overcast today. And I wanted to jump into my Facebook page and just tell you guys something that's been going on in our headquarters, and it's been pretty exciting. So. As you know, I've been in the consulting space for a little over 5 years now, so I wanted to tell you a bit of a story first so that you get to understand kind of the journey that I've been on and where I'm at right now in terms of what I'm about to do and why this is so freaking exciting, what we've been up to. So about 7 years ago, I used to work for an organisation that was a major banking organisation, and I started that career, 25 odd years ago back in New Zealand, and that took me all over New Zealand and gave me the opportunity to move to Australia. And I was, really good at that job and really loved it till I got to a point where I didn't love it anymore. So there was a point in that career where I suppose I got to a point where it wasn't enjoyable anymore. There was some stuff going on in there that sort of made me think about whether or not I wanted to continue my career in the corporate world. And I'd always had this I suppose, niggle in the back of my mind that one day I wish and hope that I would be able to start my own business. And to be honest, when I was at the bank, I never ever thought that would be possible or even a reality for me at any point. I actually thought, because I loved my job, I was pretty good at it, and got plenty of opportunities to move and promotions, etc., that I would kind of stay there, and that would be my career for the rest of my life. A little bit like my dad, who had been in a career for sort of 40 years and never ever moved. I thought that would be me, but I always knew that I wanted to do something else. I wanted to have my own business. I wasn't really sure how I would do it, but anyway, whilst I was at my corporate career, there was an opportunity where, hey Tam, where there was some change going on, and I felt really uneasy about what was happening. And there was an opportunity that came along where I kind of went, if there's an opportunity for me to make a change, now would be a great time. Why? Because I'm not happy doing what I'm doing. I've always wanted to do something myself. It's kind of time to put your money where your mouth is and take a leap of faith and do it. Because I never ever wanted to, I suppose, be on my deathbed and find that I had a whole heap of regrets, and that honestly would have been one of my regrets had I not done it. So if that's something that you're kind of sitting back and you're in a job right now and you're thinking, man, I love my job, maybe, or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't enjoy it. Maybe you're missing out on a whole heap of stuff with your family. But you've always thought that maybe someday I could have a business of my own, but I'm not really sure how to start. Why this is really exciting for me is because over the last 5 years, since I kind of made that change, since I made that change and transitioned out of the corporate world, I had no friggin' idea what I was going to be doing or how to do it. I was totally naive, thought that I had this great career in the bank, so it'd be easy. I'd be able to step out and start my own business. Which I did, mind you, and 5 years later, we're still going from strength to strength. And it's been a super exciting ride, and I've learned so much stuff and made a whole heap of mistakes, but had a really amazing journey thus far, and I know that the future is going to be even more exciting, hence why I'm doing this video today. But anyway, so I didn't know any of that. So if you guys are kind of sitting there thinking, holy crap, I'd like to do something else, but I don't even know what the heck it would be. I know I've got some skills. I know I've got a desire to give and to do more for the world and be able to impact many other people, but you just don't know how to do that, then this stuff that I'm going to be talking to you about today is going to be super exciting for you too. In about 7 days' time, I've got a brand new training that I'm going to be teaching. I'm actually going to be teaching people how they can step out of their current 9-to-5 jobs. If that's someone like you and you need to be a female, you need to be really passionate and have some skills of your own, and have probably been thinking about wanting to start your own something for a while, but just not quite sure how to do it, then this training that I'm going to be doing is going to be absolutely for you. It also is for those of you who are existing consultants. So there'll be a whole heap of you guys on my page right now who are existing consultants, but you are kind of feel like you're on this mouse wheel, that you kind of win some clients, you lose some clients, you're working all hours under the sun, you're not quite sure how to get ahead, you don't know what the right thing is to do. If that's kind of you, if you're sitting there thinking, man, that's me, I'm often thinking to myself, how the heck do I head ahead? How do I do this? What's my next step? Where the heck do I go to get support? Then also this training that I'm going to be doing is also going to be for you. So what am I going to cover on it? So there's a number of different things, and I'm going to go quite deep on it. But the first thing I'm going to cover, and I'm going to do some videos over the next few days, which will reveal the things that I will cover. But the first thing I'm going to cover is the 5 secret combinations that you need to unlock the door to a 6-figure business. There are specific things that you need to do and you need to master. And when you know what they are, it makes this whole process so much simpler. If you don't know them and you're somebody who's just kind of trying to go through the motions and do the best you can, you're probably going to find that, down the track that you would have spent a lot of time, wasted a whole heap of money trying to learn everything. I'm going to give you some real cut-through shortcuts that are going to get you to that 6 figures really, really quickly. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. There's also, as I said, a number of other things that, hey Kath, a number of other things that I'm going to talk through on that training. And the other is, if you're currently sitting in your consulting job right now and you have become the Jack or Jill of all trades, I'm going to walk through with you why that is the absolute worst thing to do. You're probably sitting there now thinking, it's awesome and it's great that I know so much stuff. And I've been there. Hey Kath, I've been in a situation where, you kind of, and I love learning, and you probably do too, and we soak up all this information. We go to networking events and we go to, all sorts of different things to try and learn more and more and more about how to do this thing called business. So I'm going to share with you some things that you need to do so that you don't get stuck in the situation where you become the Jack or Jill of all trades and become extremely wide. That's, as I said, is the worst thing you can do, and it will stunt your business growth. So what you've got to do now, there's a couple of things. So the first is that this training hasn't been released yet. So what I want you to do is I just need to know whether or not it's something that you guys are interested in. So all I need you to do is just type in the comments section, interested, the word interested, and one of my team will send you a link to the next steps. And it's just basically to register your interest so that we can keep you informed about the training and what you need to do to take the next steps. The training itself will be completely free, and you can watch it, you can take the tips and hints that I give you and walk away with them, and hopefully you'll implement them and have some awesome success. And then there will also be another opportunity for you to be able to step in and for me to be able to help you take the next steps, which will be to grow a 6-figure and some business and enable you to grow a team around you to support you so that you're not having to work all on your own, 12, 13 hours a day and trying to learn everything yourself. So if that's something that you think you would be interested in doing, all you've got to do today is just type the word interested in the comment section on the right hand side, and we'll keep you posted and we'll let you know what you need to do next. So tune in tomorrow. I'm going to share some more stuff tomorrow, and then over the next 10 days you're also going to see more about this exciting event and the exciting things that we've been doing. So this is 5 years in the making. I've taken all of my learnings, the tips, the tools, the research that I've done to cut through all of your guys' learning time so that you can start implementing straight away, and you can either start and grow your own successful consulting business, or you can take your existing consulting business and take it to the next level, because there's specific things that you need to do, and if you're not doing them, if you're not doing them, you are probably doing yourself a massive disservice. So that being said, just type interested in the comment section on the right hand side, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next few days, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I look forward to talking with you again soon. See ya.